It's not on. It's not live yet. Mine is, but yours is not. Just smile big. Yeah.
Yeah, can you see your heads?
I can see Shane.
Oh, you can. We'll move. Sure.
Yeah. I have one of those. These guys make one in a wrap. They're nice. And they're like, we have a medium.
Good afternoon, Thunderbirds fans. Don Jaramillo live with my counterpart, Nate Dogg, coming to you live here from Fort Ice Center in Bellevue.
Check. Mic's on now, Don. Mic's on now.
All right, well, the Thunderbirds are going to be coming into the second game of the day. We won't give you an update for those of you that want to go back and watch the video, but we're just hoping to see what we've seen in practice all week, right?
Hey, great practice all week. Boys were flying out there in practice. We saw it carry over to this morning. No spoilers, but a good solid game. Fiery margaritas for lunch for the families. I know the boys are catching a little sun, but excited to see the afternoon chill here in Nashville.
I agree. There was a valiant effort being put in by the parents and moms. I believe we'll see some carryover tonight.
100%. Excited to see what transpires tonight, but big game here, Nashville Junior Preds. Pretty solid squad. I know they played us tough last year versus the Tbirds coming off this morning. So,
yeah. Well, good. We'll have your starting lineups coming to you here in just a moment by rotation. I believe we should have the Hunter. Not the Hunter. Christensen standing between the pipes, holding down the crease.
Big H in net, so looking forward to this one for sure. So.
4 minutes left in warm-ups. Stay tuned. We'll be back with you in just a moment. nice assist, Kanina. Nice assist. Looks like we're going to have Coach Ryan and Coach Lieutenant on the ice. Sorry, on the bench. Dale Speaks has already been running hard here this weekend. And it appears that Will wants to have 4 strikes, which is fantastic for this level of play. He's been playing that. On our countdown here. Boys have been at the week all day, so we're just hoping that the blood is going to come. Long bus ride back to the hotel. They'll be there for a short period of time and turn around and come right back, so they opt to the stadium. Just some food in the
a little sun in them, Don. It's good, you know?
Yeah, all right. Get some protein and carbs. Yeah.
Not as good as my street tacos over here.
Oh, yeah. Street tacos, and you had a
flaming Corona Rita. Unbelievable display of beverages over there. They did a nice job. Banged up job by their guy.
So what you're saying is I let them down by just going with water.
You did.
But I didn't want to be caught up in a nap, sleeping right through the game here.
Your wife and family are proud, though. Unfortunately, I gave into the peer pressure, Don.
There's the 3-game breakdown. Starting lineup coming here just momentarily. Looks like coming to the ice, we're going to have Dylan, Trevor, and Miller on the front side with Jack and Blake on the back side. How many reps does it take to make sure the net's on correctly? Apparently in this case, 4. All 4. They want to be sure about their balls here. Stites did a great job in the morning game. Nice having all 4 of them out there to help see those calls. But this shift, getting the start, had a great shift this morning. Great work. So let's get this going. Up we go. All we expect is a fairly called game both ways. That's what we got. Pucks down. Trev comes right away with it. Has zone entry. Chips it in deep. Trev playing from back behind the net as support. Dylan gets it high to Blake. Blake turns, fires it, gets deflected wide by Miller. Miller goes to the corner to pick it up. Cycles it back down. Nobody home. Preds pick it up, try to slide it through, and Trevor shut that down. Miller pisses it on the seat. Miller's got it. Gets poked high to Blake. But gets around one. Scooting to the back behind the net. He's got time and space. He got stick check. Lost it. Nashville has it up and out of the zone. Dylan covering. Shuts him right down on the blue line. Gets through one. Preds are looking for changes. Dylan tried to get it in. 10 feet. Trev finds Blake. Blake turns, fires, shot, and throws him. Glove save.
Good start there early by the Birds. Blake with a great opportunity there. Good glove save by the Nashville goalie.
Wholesale changes on both sides. We have Dashwell and Connor on the backside with Irvin, Landon, and Parker on up front. Landon steps in for the draw. Puck's down. Comes up high to Connor. Connor turns, dumps it back down in deep behind the net. Nashville playing and tried to send up the boards. Dashville steps to short, has Irvin. Dashville got through one and then got stick check. Preds have zone exit. Now they almost have zone entry, but Connor with a good hold on the blue line. Nashville gets it right back. Turnover there. Nashville had a point-blank shot. Sailed the net. They're working hard down here out of the corner. Good stick by Dowd. Dowd, Irvin. Oh, Irvin just missed Dowd going up the middle, but Dowd's still going to win that race. Dowd out of the corner. Mark on the backside now with Connor. Connor skates over to hold his own, turns, fires it in off of Nashville's skate. Nashville's able to clear it. Mark sends it over to Connor here in the defensive zone. Connor up the boards, misses Parker, goes all the way in, no icing. Nashville having a regroup, 200 feet, sends it up, turns it over to Mark on the blue line, turns, shot, fire. Goalie got a glove. Puck off the half boards, turned and shot by Jackson, who's now on the backside. Dowd with a good angle, shuts his guy down. He's trying to take the back of the net. Dowd and Mark get taken down from behind. Parker dancing out in front. Dowd picks it back up. He's got people going to the net. Sends it up high to Mark. Mark turns, shot, fire low. Lake Cat save to the corner. Nashville turn, clear it. They wave off ice. We didn't touch it, but Mark's going to win that race. Mark chips it through. Gets tied up momentarily, changes the side of the ice. That's Jackson. Jackson takes the middle of the ice. Punches it ahead. Terry's got stick check. Turns it over into the zone, and Nashville has it with an over. Nashville lost it in skates, but they get it back on their stick, looking to make a play.
We saw it this morning, Don, but you're seeing it right now. Forecheck is firing on all cylinders, making it hard for them to clear that puck.
That's where we want to be. Playing a lot more in their end than ours, and good things will happen. Lennon and Garrett doing the work here down here in the corner. Nashville tries to reverse the side of the ice. Jackson steps in to short it. Nashville has the zone exit. They're going to have zone entry, turn shot, fire wide of the net. Mark's there trying to get it cleared. Kellen now on. Kellen's taking some space, gets around one, turns, dumps it in. Keaton just overskated it. Nashville coming back the other way. Jack and Blake on the backside. Turn, shot, fire, saved by Hunter. Puck sent up the half boards. Preds hold his own, turn and fired in deep. Keaton's trying to get there. We're chasing just a little bit. We got to settle down. Keaton's able to clear the puck out of his own. Nashville has it. Change. Liam now on up front with Sammy and Keaton. Blake's trying to take the back of the net. Lost it in the skates. Bumps it up to Keaton. Sammy has zone entry. Sammy turn, fires, shot, save, rebound out to the corner. Nashville's right there. Tries to reverse the side of the ice, and they're going to go dig it out of the corner, but just miss it off the stick. Jack Evans holds it, has space, takes the space, turn shot, fire on the ice. Saved up and out of play. That'll be an offensive zone face-off and allow us to put some more fresh legs on the ice.
Good back and forth action there, Dom. Nashville with a couple opportunities down on the other end. Hunter standing strong on that one shot, but had a couple coming this other way. Looked like he could have poked one in there.
Let's go, boys. Take it to the next level. Dashel and Connor on the backside. Dylan has it. Dylan to Dashel on the half boards. Dashel is looking for space. Has Connor up top. Connor finds space. Turn shot fired. Just up and over the net. Good spot to put that if that's on net. Dashel was looking to avoid Dylan, who got high in the zone, and Nashville's able to get it out of the zone, but Connor sends it right back in. Nashville from back behind the net, up the boards. Miss it. Connor holds. Miller is now on with Trevor and Dylan. Nashville skates. They have zone exit. Dump it in deep. Connor's going to go retrieve that. Connor turns out of it. Connor bumped it off the Nashville skate. Nashville tries to do something with it, but Connor's there. Tried to bump it up to Dylan. It's in skates. Puck's finally now out of the zone. Trevor gets interfered with. Dashel tried to poke it through, sticks with it. Dashel gets it, turns and reverses the side of the ice. Miller skates all the way through, picks it up off the boards with Trevor. Trevor down here in the corner. Puck back behind the net. Nashville right up the middle of the ice. They have the line just turn and dump it in as they're looking for changes. Connor back on retrieval. Had a quick up, but Trevor was looking for change. Nashville from their zone sends it to the middle of the ice. Pressure's there. Dassel holds. We're going to call Dylan for a penalty, it looks like.
He's going to call for a trip here. Doesn't look like he tried to trip him there, but looks like Nashville's going to go on the power play here as the skates got tied up.
Going to be going shorthanded. It's easy for me to miss a lot during the course of the game. It certainly didn't look to me like there was much there, but nonetheless, it's a call.
I saw the same thing, Don, but I had a couple margaritas at lunch, so.
Lyndon Garrett on with Blake and Connor Hilly. Puck comes out. Connor Hilly has it. Pumps it up the boards. Lyndon trying to clear it. Can't. Connor Hilly reverses the side of the ice, gets it cleared up and out. We can get on our horse and go apply some pressure. Garrett's in first. Nashville loses an edge right in front of their net again. About took out the goalie. That could have been dangerous. They exit the zone looking to enter in speed. They chip and fired in deep. Blake's going to pick that up. Sends it up and out and right down the middle. Linden is on his horse.
Great job by the Birds clearing the puck twice.
Linden with a good angle.
Forecheck.
Nashville turns it over right to Linden. Linden has it, turns and dumps it in deep. Good job, Burnsy. Kellen now on with Sammy. Nashville has zone exit. They now have zone entry. Get around one. We got a 3-on-1 developing here. Good block initially. Oh my. Hunter had a block. Blocked that right into Hunter. Hunter stayed square to the puck and made the save. Puck's clear.
Yeah, funky little bounce there coming down. It looked like they threw it across, hit off a Nashville guy, came towards the net. It looked like Hunter may have got a piece, but I'm not sure.
Kellen in hard. 40 seconds left in the kill. Nashville exits the zone. They've got zone entry. Get it in deep into the corner. Blake loses an edge. Sammy bodies his guy up behind the net. Jackson's there. Jackson turns and whistles it up and out. That's a good clear. Sam's on it hard. Nashville sends it right up the middle. Turn over to Kell. Kell turns out fire. Save to the back board. Again, that's what pressure will do. Nashville has zone exit. They've got a 3-on-1 developing. Turns out fire and this net. Funky bounce off the glass. I thought Hunter saves the close with that. That is a weird bounce.
Really weird bounce. Puck went high over his glove, hit the boards, and then came back right to the front of the net to Nashville. Hunter able to gobble that one up, though.
Well, wholesale changes here. Dash O'Connor come on the backside. We have Landon, Parker, and Irvin. We need to settle it down and go.
Mm-hmm.
Landon takes the draw, gets it to Dash. Dash whistles it to the opposite side. He's trying to get to the board to chip it out. Irv's got it, sends it up. It gets out, but right to Nashville, picks it up. Playing a little back and forth game off the boards, miss it. Dashel has Parker turns and fires it in, and Irvin will go chase that down. Irvin and Parker. Backhand trying to come up the middle across the ice, but Parker's there. Dow comes through, gets around one, loses an edge, gets it to net front. Traffic's going, comes up high to Dashel. Dashel turns shot, fire, gets deflected. Goalie got a piece of that. Juicy rebound, comes up to Connor, turns shot, and there it is! Connor got it. Held his own, and Dow deflected it down and in to put the Thunderbirds up by a score of 1-0.
Once again, Don, I'm looking down. I'm trying to give the viewers at home accurate shots and everything, and I missed the goal. So
it was a beauty. Good puck work, slinging around with shots and holding his own. Puck's on net with Guy going there.
love to see it.
Gallagher just got a good stick on that to deflect it down. Goalie had no chance because that was a high shot. Down
That's
between
great.
the pillows. Wholesale changes. Jackson and Mark on the backside. Trevor, Miller, and Dylan on. Oh, offside. Trevor was in just a skosh too soon. We'll have another neutral zone faceoff.
Birds getting on the board early, though, 1-0, just as they did this morning, and let's keep that momentum going here, Dom.
It's the name of the game. Pedal to the metal and don't look back. Bill steps in for the faceoff. Same guy. This guy likes the unfair faceoff call. Miller steps back in, pucks one forward.
Oh, wait.
Nashville turns, fires it in. They're going to call icing.
For those keeping track at home, that is 6 whistles in the last 3 seconds.
Whistlemania, I think, is what Nate is trying to get to. In case we didn't know they existed, now we do.
We do.
Same 5 guys step in. Miller tried to win it forward. Dylan punches it back to Miller, getting mauled behind the net. Nashville trying to clear it. Jackson tried to hold it. Miller gets there, bumps it down the board. Trev's working hard. Jackson's there, backhands it down in. Miller off the seam. Got stick check. Got right back up, stayed with it, split him. Turn shot, fire, saved out to the corner. Little nifty move by Millsy. Nashville's trying to clear it up. Mark steps to short. Nashville has it. They have zone exit. They have the line. Just turned and fired in as they had guys coming for launch. Jackson has it back behind the net. He's wheeling hard. He's got some speed. Has a line. Turned it over here at center ice, but Dylan coming through is able to chip it in deep. Dylan's going to go get in there. Good angle by Dylan. Sammy on the ice there with Trev. Dylan turns, fires it, still loose out front. Net's off, so we're going to should have an offensive zone face-off. Looks like he's pointing out of his own.
Great pressure there by Penny, carrying over from this morning where he was a pest. But carrying that puck through, keeping the intensity going along the boards. Looks like they're talking about bringing this one out here, Don, which I don't agree with.
Yeah, they ruled that Dylan came through and knocked the net off. Nonetheless, we got Sammy, Liam, and Keaton on with Connor, Hilly, and Blake on the backside. Puck's down. Nashville's able to chip it up. Whistle.
Whistlemania again.
Colin went out of play before it came back in. So center ice face off. Okay, I don't know. Neutral zone face off, 6:29. Sam steps in to take the draw. Puck's one forward. Nashville turns, dumps it in deep. Blake's got to go get that. He'll pick that up out of the corner. Try to chip it up, doesn't get out. Comes right back to middle, right to the press, but Liam just creating havoc there. Keeps there. got it up to Sam. Sam punches it forward to Liam. Liam's going to have his own entry. Liam to the outside. Blake stepped in to support. Nashville trying to get it clear. They look for that middle side. Nothing there. They get around one. Right up the middle. Turn shot fire. Easy save for Hunter. Out to the half boards. Nashville playing off the hashes, looking for time and space. Blocked by Blake. Landed right back to Connor Hilly. It's in skates, and Nashville picks it up. They got a guy coming on hard, turning blocked by Sam. Connor Hilly reverses the backside of the net, finds Blake. Blake chips it up and through. That's going to be an icing, as Keaton had turned his head just for a second, couldn't find the puck by the time it was by him.
A couple nice block shots on the other end there, Dom. Love to see the D guys selling out, helping out the goalie.
Block shots wins game. Block shots equals no shots on net. That is for sure. Dashel and Connor on the backside. We have Garrett, Linden, and Kellen on up front. Kellen in for the draw. Puck is won back. Connor stepping through. Tries the reverse side of the net. Nashville's there. Turns it over right up the middle to Bernsey. We have literally a 4-on-2 here. Burns slices it through. Garrett down the ice. Puck still loose. Puck still loose. Finally finds its way back to the goalie for a save.
Great chance there. A little pillow pass came over to the other side, and Linden unable to bury that one home. I know he's going to want that one back. It was really close. Good shift there by the boys.
Offensive changes. Landon, Parker, Irvin come on. Dashel and Connor stay on the backside. Puck's one back. Parker has it. Parker has seen turn shot. Gets blocked by Nashville. Heads right back to them. Comes out of his own. Connor's able to hold it right there and send it back in deep. Goalie plays it up the opposite side. They poke it up high. Nashville comes to the middle. They actually have zone exit. Looking for changes. That should be an icing, and it will be. Setting up another offensive zone face-off. 4:44 here in the first period.
Shots 9 so far, or 10-4 here. Must have missed one there, Don, on the scoreboard, but good pace here by the T-Birds. Let's keep this rolling, huh?
I think we got another gear to find here. Puck comes up high. Dash has it. Turn shot fired. Stick deflected up and out of play.
I got to tell you, it's hard to get a flow here with all these whistles, offsides, pucks out.
I agree. Landon in for the faceoff. Wins it back again to Dashel. Dashel walks. Turn shot fire. Save. High. Big rebound. Nashville gloves it. Dashel stands his guy up. Nashville gets it in, though. Good job by Connor. Comes back out of the corner. Gets it up to Landon. Landon punches it forward to Connor. Connor back to Parker. Just missed out of reach, but sticks on him with the pressure. Nashville sends it up. Nice. Connor's got it. Connor gets around one. Good job. Connor finds Dashel. Dashel leaves it for Irvin. Irvin fires on the ice. Puck's loose out front. Nashville gets to it first. Pressure's on all over the place. Nashville's able to clear it. Down back on. Nashville changing. Landon has speed. Landon leaves it for Nashville one time. Oh, good spot, but sailed it. Had that back corner wide open. Dash comes off for a change. Oh, Irv. Oh, Lord. There you go.
Man, we had an absolute beauty of a view for Dashel's just rocket. He just sailed just over the top corner. That would have been nice to see the back of the twine.
Well, hey, and we had even pressure coming back on that time with two guys going to the net, working hard, and that's where good things happen. Just didn't seal the deal. Nonetheless, offensive zone faceoff. Kellen, Linden, Garrett on up front. Blake and Jack on the backside. Puck sent to the half boards. Gets reversed back behind the net. Linden in pursuit. Linden with a good angle. Blake and Garrett here battling on the boards. Puck sneaks by Blake, and Kellen gets Jack up to Linden. Linden has zone entry. Tried to poke it through to Garrett. Nashville has it. Coming up the ice, they've got zone entry. Stay to the outside. Good job in angles. Kell leaves it back behind. Turnover. Oh, really good job there.
Hunter shut down all of his angles up front, unable to get a shutoff, but
excellent save there by Hunter. A little deflection shot. Stayed tall and square and balanced and gave it a little kick pad save. Kellen comes through with speed. He's got Burns joining him. Blake sneaking in on the backside. Gets the Burns just off the stick. Nashville right back out. Mark on the backside. Trev trying to back check does. Irritates Nashville enough. Allows them to turn over the puck to Mark. Mark's going to have his own entry. Mark sends it on net. Glove down by Linden. Nashville playing from deep in their zone. Whiffed it, but is able to get a clear. Sends it across ice. Mark's going to get there. Chips it up to Miller looking for a bump pass. Couldn't quite handle it, but we stay on it. Burns, he just battling through sticks and bodies. Nashville sends it up and out and down. That'll be enough. They wave off icing. And they have waved off a lot of those, which I guess I'm not going to complain about. We're complaining about whistles, and here we are begging for one. Nashville regrouping in their defensive zone. 1:38 left in the first period. Cross pass comes up the middle. Jackson is there. Gets it to Mark. Mark over to Trev. Trev bumps it up, looking for Dylan. We have Dylan going. Oh, this is, oh, Lord. Rough around, puck still loose. And that's another one. I'm not sure how we didn't find that in the backside of the net.
looks like it came up front, tried to get it, and they had his stick held up. Couldn't get that shot off, but then tried to wrap it around the net, sneak it in short side, but the goalie got over there. So good movement there by Predators goalie to get over to that far post and seal that off. But great opportunity, great pass in the center ice here.
Good opportunities, more of those to come, and no doubt they'll start finding the back of the net.
We saw it this morning. D's jumping up into the play on the offensive side of things. We've seen Mark jump up there a couple times and Blake as well. It really opens up the ice for him.
Dash O'Connor on the backside. Landon, Irvin, and Parker. Bouncing puck. Park comes through with it. He dancing again down in his office. Has seen turn shot fire off the side of the net. Nashville picks it up, and Irvin stays right with it. Parker has it. Puck comes right up the middle, lands on Nashville's stick. They're going to have zone exit. Great back check by Dowder. Allows Irvin to come through, pick it up with speed, turns and fires it in deep. Nashville picks it up, looking to get it up and out. They do get it up and out. Nashville back on retrieval. Nashville and Connor working out of the corner. Puck comes up to Dowd. Dowd was looking for a pass. Has Irvin offside. Oh, wow. You got it with one. Nashville had turned fire, had to stick with it. Landon comes through. Puck's in the air. Oh, bouncing behind the net. Dowd had Nashville off the skate, couldn't control it. Nashville chips it up and through. Oh my God, excellent save by Hunter. I'm not sure how that got through. Nonetheless, we will take it. Parker has it, turns fire shot. That's going to do it for the first period.
Great save there. Great save at the end there, keeping this 1-0 after one. Great opportunities. We got shot 16-6 here. Tbirds really bringing the pressure there, forecheck, and they're firing on all cylinders. But kept them in there, kept that from being tied there at the end. Good opportunity by the Preds.
Feels like we almost just have to simplify our game a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Seems like we're stretching, we're pressing just a little bit, right? I think we got to lean into each other, trust each other to do each other's job and play with each other, and the rest will take care of itself.
I'm going to ignore the fact that you said play with each other, but we might be doing that later. So.
This is a not made for kids.
Are we on pause?
This is a not made for kids kind of channel, so.
YouTube's going to take this one off later. So. 5 seconds left here in the intermission. We'll carry on past this.
There's your color guy. Nate Dog getting a little crazy. He's barking. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, coming to the ice here to start your second period. 17 minutes to go up on the clock. Blake and Connor Hilly. Up front, we'll have Landon, Parker, and Irvin. Hunter makes his way back into the net. Gets some knucks on the way there. Refs are ready. The goalies are ready. Puck's down. Puck comes out. Connor Hilly has it. Connor had Irvin. Chips it in deep. Nashville picks it up behind the net. Tries to whistle it. Misses it. Dow picks it up off the boards. Leaves it for Irvin. Irvin turns, fires, whistles all the way through. And Nashville is able to poke it up and out. Parker's right there. Landon chips it in for Irvin. Irvin battling back there. Nashville picks it up. They have zone exit. Right up the middle, looking to split. We lose an edge. Good effort to try and stick with it. Blake comes through, ties this guy up on the boards. Good body by Connor. Good focus by Hunter and tracking. Just a little chip save shot.
A little sloppy play there down on the offensive end, but got it in there, and Hunter gloves that up.
Wholesale changes on both sides. Looks like we have Mark and Jackson on the backside. Miller, Dylan, and Trev on up front. Miller steps in for the faceoff, wins it back. Jackson coming through as the back of the net. Backhanded up, turned it over to Preds, but Dylan's able to get it right to Dylan. Miller has zone entry. Miller has the back of the net. Split it through, looking for Trev. Trev cycles it back down low, looking for Dylan. Dylan cycles it. He's looking to cycle it back down to Miller. Missed. Nashville trying to clear the zone. Let him touch it. Oh, wow. Could have been a hand pass. Nonetheless, gets through. Trevor had it off the stick with a good shot angle. Nashville's able to clear it out. Jackson back on retrieval. Jackson had it roll off of his stick. They're able to get it back. He pokes it up, and it clears the zone. Nashville has the over. Looking for the up, but Miller's there to intercept it. Miller chips it around. Dylan in hard. Gets taken out into the corner. Miller bumps it up to Daschle. Daschle has time. Shot on the ice, deflected by Dylan in front. Good shot attempt, saved by the goalie. Daschle comes out with it. Bumps it up. Daschle misses the step, but Mark's there. Mark's wheeling fast. Mark has his own exit. Now he's going to have his own entry. Backhand blind pass, turnover to Nashville. He was looking for Trevor. Nashville has it. They're out of his own.
Doing a lot of chasing here in the defensive zone.
A lot of chasing. Garrett sends it to Linden. I thought Linden got a piece of that across center ice. We're going to call an icing. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Looked to me like he tipped that one coming through, but T-Birds got cost chasing each other over here in the defensive zone. Look, we had 5 guys up here in the corner and 2 Nashville guys deep, but let's clean that up a little bit, huh?
Again, it looks like we're trying to get ahead of the puck. We need to start below the puck and stay there until we're certain. Daschle Connor on the backside. Kellen, Garrett. Daschle back behind the net has Connor. Connor backs out. Tried to reverse the backside of the net. Loses it, but ties his guy up. Daschle picks it up. Has speed. Trying to bump it up to Garrett. Comes right back to Daschle. Daschle has Linden going with him. Daschle tried to slide it through. Nashville with a good stick prevented that. Comes out of his own. Connor has it. Sends it off the boards. Again, trying to just do too much. Nashville up the opposite side. Good step by Connor. Connor turns shot fire on the ice. Saved up and out of play. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff.
I agree. Early morning game, Dom, they were moving that puck back and forth cross ice, and today it looks like we're just trying to go out for a little bit of a skate. So Let's get back to the spreading it out a little bit, moving the puck cross ice, get that goalie moving cross crease.
There you go. We have Blake and Jack on the backside up front. Liam, Sam, and Peter. Liam in for the draw. Liam gets it back off the skate. Turns, stumps it in deep. Keaton in pursuit. Forces Nashville to try to the other side of the ice. They slide it up the middle, and Jack's there. Jack and Sammy right here in front of us. Nashville pokes it back. Nashville clears it up and out. We'll stay right here because that's going to be an offensive zone face-off as an icing call.
Going to get an icing there. 13:09 left to go here in second period. We got about 5-6 minutes before we get the halftime break shift. Shots 18-7, Tbirds.
Sam will step in for the draw. Same 5 guys. Puck's down. Blake comes through. Got stick check. Redder just try to clear it, but Sam's holding the board with Liam. Nashville's able to finally chip it up and out. They're through. They have zone entry. Jack takes his guy out. Puck's on the half boards. But Nashville is able to recover it, playing out of the corner. Good job by Liam goes in. Liam and Jack battling back in the corner. Sam in creating layers. They're working hard. Liam sends it to the opposite side of the ice. It looks like Blake's going to get there. Looks like your Thunderbirds are going to be going on a power play as soon as we have a puck touch. Puck gets slid all the way through and across. Liam has it. Liam turns, sends it. They're going to touch it up. That's going to be a power play for your Thunderbirds.
Looks like we had a cross check in the corner there, Don, is maybe what the call is going to be. But
well, so this will be our first power play of the game. Let's go see what we've got.
Power play was firing this morning. I think 2, maybe 3 goals on the power play this morning. But love to see these boys moving that puck back and forth.
Maybe 2 or 3. We
Maybe
don't want to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah. Or as the kids say, 6 or 7?
6 or 7. Yeah, how big was the fish? Pretty big. Landon, Irvin, Parker, Dashel, and Connor. Landon in for the draw. Dashel sends it up high. Dashel has it. Dashel over to Irvin off the seam. Dashel has it, driving the seam. Trying to slide through, puck's loose out front. Puck's loose out front, couple chances. Landon had a point-blank shot. Dashel to Landon, or Landon to Dashel. Dashel shoots. The goalie makes a save.
Great cross ice
there, up and out.
Great cross ice pass there by Landon over the Dashel. Just unable to bury that one through, but was coming across with a little bit of heat.
Didn't have much to shoot at there. May have been a passing opportunity. Nashville with a good skate turns and fires it in deep. Connor back on retrieval. Nashville comes out with it. Got a guy right up the middle. Oh my God, point blank shot with a stick on him. Those are the ones that we don't want to give. Irvin has zone entry. Irvin has Landon. Landon around one. Landon turns shot, gets dropped to the corner. Picks it up. He's got Connor up tall. Connor turns shot, fires. Puck sitting loose out front. Irvin had a point blank shot. Couldn't seal the deal there. Parker's still battling out in front. Parker comes out from behind the net, sends it up to Connor. Connor over to Dashel. Oh my Lord!
Where mommy hides the cookies. Oh my goodness.
Mommy, grandma, everybody's cookies are in that top corner where you can't find them.
Dashel just went up there and stole himself a flaming margarita off the top shelf. Goodness gracious. That was a beautiful shot by 11.
Drinks for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Let Sarah know Don's card's getting maxed out tonight.
I said drinks for everybody. I didn't say I was buying. The first one that said I said it.
John would like that.
Tbirds up 2-0.
Oh, you got me. Oh, I've been figured out. Here we go. Trevor, Dylan Miller on the ice with Blake and Connor Hilly. Puck gets poked through. Connor Hilly picks it back up behind his net. Up the half boards had Dylan. Dylan just couldn't get to it. Connor comes through. Dylan has it, chips it up and through, has Miller. Miller slides it through cross ice, has Trevor. Trevor streaking in the outside, looking for space, tries to cycle it up the half boards, has Connor Hilly. Turn shot fired, blocked behind the net. Nashville trying to clear it up the half boards, but Trevor is battling there. They're able to punch it up and out. Connor Hilly back on retrieval. Over to Blake. Blake has a little bit of space. Puck rolls in. That's offside. It just did a weird roll off Blake's stick and didn't go anywhere. Oh.
Just missed the hand of the ref there as Dylan was flipping it over. But, man, what a goal there by Dashel. Just absolute snipe from the corner. Top shelf.
We'll take him where we can get him. That is for sure. Miller steps in for the face-off. Mark and Jackson on the backside. Trevor turns and fires it in deep. Goalie tries to come out and play it initially. Dylan is there. Wins that race. Dylan off the seam. Oh, there's Miss Trevor on the backside. Is wide open. Goes high to Jackson. Jackson right back down to Trev. Trev creating space, sends it back down in deep. Dylan with a big body and angle. Miller comes through and picks it up. He's getting hooked a little bit. Turns out of it. Trying to create space. Cycles it for Dylan. Dylan tried to cycle it up. Jackson steps to try and hold, and Nashville's out of his zone. Nashville has zone entry. Looking for help. Sliding through. Turned over in skates. Trevor has that. Mark going with speed. Gets around one. Mark off the post and out front. That was a nice little single backhand shot. Jackson with a big hit. Nashville has zone entry. Being defended down low. Mark and Kellen down low. So comes out front. Good job getting that cleared. Trevor chips it up and through, and Dylan's trying to get there. Nashville with the up and out, but Dylan's got it. Dylan got stick checked. Now we have Garrett on the ice. Dylan's trying to come off so we can get another set of fresh legs. Kellen turns shot deflected wide. Lyndon, Kellen, and Garrett on up front. Puck comes out. Excellent back check by Garrett. Turns, dumps it in deep. Nashville cannot get any forward momentum going right now. Garrett wins that race. Tried to cycle it down to Burnsley, but Nashville with a good stick. Garrett's right all over him, having his lunch. Garrett comes off the seam with it. Turn shot fired, frozen, and saved. Offensive zone face-off. And an ice fake.
Great last couple shifts there by the Birds. Absolutely bringing the heat.
Looks like we're doing a nice cut, folks.
Jackson had a nice little hit here in the corner, and then Mark an unbelievable shift there. So great job to end the halfway point, as we call it. Get a little ice clean here, Don. 2-0. Maybe head upstairs, get a flaming mark.
All right, folks. Well, stay tuned. We'll be back with you here after the ice make. We come back. We'll have 7:57 here left in the second.
We just took you there when the game started.
Zamboni is off. Took a little bit longer to get the Zamboni on the ice, so a little bit longer than anticipated break. But the boys are raring and ready to go here. The key to the second half of the game is elevate, right, Nate?
Having some issues back here, Don. I'm a little held up.
I'm happy to have this journey with you and deciding whether
The foam?
Ah, it's in my pocket.
Oh,
Had to
I
make a
thought
quick,
you were.
quick pit stop upstairs.
I thought you were.
Which show? But also,
Could get a live interview down here if we wanted
you
to.
can have 3 showers in that time.
Just waiting for the strikes.
Boys looking fired up to get back on the ice here, Don.
Well, the coaches are ready and the players are ready. It's a hurry up and wait kind of situation right now, waiting for the Zebras. There they come. They're starting to make their way to the ice.
Just waiting on the refs. Looks like here they come, coming out here. Get the goals back in. Get these boys back here so we can hit Broadway, right, Doc?
Yeah, okay, fine. You can do that too. But still, that should be actually the longest.
Thanks for the libation. Just said that you wouldn't let him.
I'm like, I'm gonna.
You can't have your main guy, you know, with a sore throat. Just a little taste of home with a cold Coors Light.
Oh, yeah.
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 And there's the whistle. Get the blood flowing back a little bit. Hopefully we have clarity of thought heading into the second half of this game.
Equipment manager.
We're looking to elevate and take this game to a new level. We have way more to give in the tank.
A little bit of a traffic jam there, getting back on the ice, and they get them back here, and they do not mess around. They give you 30 seconds and
Meet the parents. We have Kamina, Megan, and Shaner. We've got Tiff, the Burnsies princess,
Stop it.
and O'Leary holding down the glass.
I feel like a kid asking for screen time every time I tell you to type a password into the iPad. 7:57 left here in the second period. We got shots 26-8. T-Birds up 2-0. Let's get back to hockey.
There is your whistle. Blake, Jack on the backside, Kellen, Garrett, and Lyndon on up front.
See what they got after walking in the conversation.
Kellen in for the face-off. Looking for fair face-offs. Just dropped the puck. Part of the problem. There you go. Puck's down. Puck comes through Garrett. Nashville chips it up and out. Blake's here. Flushes it back down in. Minden with pursuit. Tried to backhand it up the boards, and Kellen holds it. Nashville trying to reverse side of the ice, sends it up and out and down. That's going to be an icing, so we will stay right here.
Puck moving a little better than the ice cleaning we had this morning. It was a little puddly. Puck was stopping, but
Sure
ice
was.
looks fast now, Don.
Nonetheless, it's a good reminder. Puck moves faster than you do carrying it. Kellen steps in. Nashville comes out with it, tried to send it the opposite side of the ice. Good job by Jack to apply some pressure. Kellen coming into the corner, has it. Kellen looking for a seam, has it, turn shot fired, punch saved by the goalie. Garrett has it in skates. They try and come up the half boards, and Kellen is Johnny on the spot. Garrett finds it high to Jack. Jack walks, try to send it back low, and Nashville takes that lane. Nashville turns, chips it in high and up and over the net. Hunter had it for a moment, froze it, and then released it. Blake from back behind the net, tried to bump it off the board, turns it over to Nashville. Nashville send it back down in, deep in the zone. Jack bumps it up high to Linden out of the zone, loses it. Nashville now has cross ice, turn shot fired wide of the net. Another shot, saved by Hunter. Jack comes through, sends it right up the middle, turns it over. Nashville turns shot fired, misses the net. Jack takes his guy down, Blake. Jack battling. Garrett comes in to support. Kellen comes out with it. Kellen has time and space. Kellen has Linden. Linden bumps it forward. Misses it. Linden gets it back. We're going to have a penalty on Blake.
Interference. Only thing I could see there is interference, maybe, but definitely wasn't on the hit.
Puck he held up, but nonetheless, they're going to call him for an interference penalty. So your Thunderbirds are going to be going on a penalty kill. Jackson, Connor Hilly come on with Miller and Dylan.
Third time here on the penalty kill, I think, for the Tbirds. Let's get this one killed off as well.
Puck's one forward. Dylan has it. Dylan's got time and space. Try to get around one. Pokes it all the way through on net. Goalie makes a little punch save. Nashville from back behind their net getting chased by Miller. Good sticks. Nashville picks it up. Blocks out to the corner by Connor Hilly. Jackson turn fires it up and out. Really good work there. Again, block shots. Prevents a lot of activity from happening, and that's what happened here. Nashville back behind their net.
Another call here, interference on the goalie.
Interference on the goalie is what they're going to call here, and
They're sending,
not sure I've seen that play before. They're done.
they're sending Dylan to the box.
Yeah,
There was some activity with the goalie apparently behind the scenes.
it looks like he was going to play the puck, Don, from what I could see, and the goalie came back across his path and they got tangled up in the corner. So looks like coaches are looking to talk to him here, but Tbirds going to be defending a 5-on-3 here.
I hate to say it, sometimes this is a case of Homer.
Homer Simpson.
Reds are only down by 2. They need to capitalize at least on one of these. Get back in the game.
We're going to have a minute 17 5-on-3 here. It looks like Coach Booz is talking them through working the body, clearing the puck, filling in space. So I know they've been working on this last couple of weeks in practice. I've seen some 5-on-3 drills. So
Nothing fancy. Get the puck and look to clear.
we'll have penalty specialist Linda Burns out there along with Dashel and Connor.
Linden steps in for the face-off. Reds pick it up high. Looking to work. Good skate by Linden. Puck is coming up and out of the zone. Nashville having a regroup in the neutral zone. Trying to come in with speed. Forced to the outside. Nashville has it up high, looking for time and space. To the slot, just looking for it. Good stick by Connor. It's all right, slow it down here, eat it. Connor with a good shot. Oh! Connor had Landon's shot. Goalie made a beach ball on the elbow and just got enough of it to keep it out. That was a really good scoring chance. Nashville has it in the zone here. Once again, good stick by Linden. Gets it all the way out of the zone.
Burns with a heck of a shift there to start that penalty kill 5-on-3. Shot attempt, almost got it in.
Nashville has it up in. Turn shot fire, easy save by Hunter. Allows to get finished 4 fresh legs. Really good job in that 5-on-3. Jack and Jackson on the backside with Garrett on up front. Garrett in for the draw. Jack tried to clear it out. Nashville holds it, has the over. Good sticks in lanes. Nashville from back behind the net. Really good work here, boys. They can keep him to the outside. Can't do much from there. Nashville had the seam blocked. Again, Garrett's got all time of day. We got a one-on-one. See what he does. Third shot, good shot. Punch save out to the corner. Down picks it up, sends it back behind the net. We're 15 seconds from being even. Nashville has its own entry, but we're back checking all the way up the ice. Nashville turns top fire, easy save by Hunter out to the corner. We have a Nashville player down, arm in the air.
I didn't see what happened here in the corner.
I'm not sure. Another penalty on Garrett, it looks like.
What do they do, Mama?
Hang right there. Let's see what the call is. Looks like they're trying to talk to see if they give him more than 2. I feel like maybe that might be a reach, even though I didn't really see what happened.
Yeah, I didn't see that happen here in the corner, but
They don't like kids seeing to get hurt, though. At the same time, we're 3 seconds away from killing that penalty.
yeah. Tbirds generating a few shots on that penalty kill.
They're kicking him out of the game. No way. That's a bad call. That's a bad call.
You're right, bud. You're right, buddy.
It's a bad call.
I didn't see what happened there in the corner on the hit there, Dom, but
Mazzoni is the one that's getting up to his feet here.
Players up on their feet.
He's going to get checked out.
see what the call comes here, Don. I haven't seen it come up on the board yet, but we'll still have 3 seconds left to kill of Dylan's penalty.
Here's an power play here. 3:28 left in the period.
Liam's going to the box to serve. Still don't know what. They gave him a 5-minute. Unbelievable. Oh my God. That is. I'm going to refrain, but Nashville will be on the power play for 5 minutes.
So this is
5-on-4 for 4 minutes and 58 seconds.
Uninterrupted power play here for the next 4:58.
Puck's down. Nashville has it up on the hash. Slide it to the point. Turn shot. Good stick by Kellen. Gets deflected to the corner. Nashville picks it up. They go high. Looking to walk the line. In deep. Try to send it to net front. Good job. My guys having bodies up. We're going to start letting hands go to the head. That's what's going to happen.
Boys in there just protecting Hunter as he covered the puck, and Nashville obviously crashing the net, trying to generate something happen. Looks like nothing's going to come from it other than a bit of barking by the ref, but 4:38 left to go here with shots 29-13.
Daschel, Connor, Irvin, and Linden come onto the ice. Puck's one back. Nashville clears it out of the zone on their own merit, and Linden's all over it. Nashville having to regroup deep in their zone. Pressure all over them. Nashville pushes it up. Connor has it. Tried to clear it hard. That should have been an offside. No call. Nashville pokes it up to Linden. Linden's able to clear up and out. Irvin's going to go get that. Eat it.
Pins this one in the corner and eats it. Big Irv sheds one of them in the corner, dumps it back deep.
Irvin sends it in deep. Allows Linden to go put some forecheck on. Good sticks in lanes again. Nobody there. Leaves it behind the net. Whoa! Have anything. Like, finally coming up and out with speed, but sticks in lanes. Nashville whiffing over. They get it up. Good job by Connor and Lane.
People doing a great job. Just
clogging by that
neutral zone here.
Nashville steps on the skate. Get up here, go! Puck down into the corner, back behind the net. Connor has it, turns, wires it, bouncing. Nashville able to hold his own. Walks it in on the seam. Tried to send it in front, gets blocked. Nashville clears it up the boards, but Nashville's able to hold it up high. Walks back down to the hash. Turns and fires it in deep. Nashville trying to send it to net front. Connor's right there. Connor taking time and space. Nice. Just turns and fires it up and out and down. Doing a good job. We're going to get some fresh legs on here. Mark on, Blake on, Trevor and Miller on. Nashville is zone entry. Forced to just turn and get it deep. Blake bumps it through. Trevor has it. He's able to bump it right to Mills. Mills in a one-on-two situation. Just looking to kill time. Smart move. Gets it over to Blake out of the zone. Blake's going to have it. Chips it in. He's going to go dig that from back behind the net. Keep doing the same thing. Send it up. Miller brings it out. Again, we're just killing time. Leaves it over to Blake. Blake fires it. Has Miller. Miller to Trev. To Miller. Miller tried to send it back through to Trev. We're holding the zone. Miller chips it through. Trev comes through with speed. Has the back of the net. Trev up to Mark up tall. Mark over to Blake. Blake turns, shot, fire. Goalie punches it back behind. Freezes it. Finally lets it go. Right out. Blake's got it. Point Blake turns, shot. Whistle high and over the net. Goalie had no chance if that's on net. And that's going to do it for your second period. Well, it certainly looked like we weren't short-handed.
No. Absolute textbook kill. You'll look back on the film of that kill for the last 3:30, and the boys controlled the puck, controlled the tempo there, clogged up the neutral zone, and basically just carried the puck around there. So love to see that from the boys.
I think they said, let's go get one for Garrett here.
Mm-hmm. So we'll have 1:29 left here in the period to kill off that 5-minute major by Garrett. But I think shots in the last 7 minutes of power play are Tbirds 3, Predators 1. How's that Coors Light tasting there, Don?
Way back to the ice. That's a good sign.
Tony's back on the ice from the locker room. Great to have him back in the lineup. You know, 139 actually should be 132 because they have a clock running. But we got 129 left in the.
There we go. Jackson and Jack are going to start on the backside with Kellen and Sam up front. 129 to kill. let's go kill and get some. Kellen in for the face-off. Puck comes out. Kellen has it. Kellen has the line. Just turns, chips it in and through. Kellen to Sam. Sam bumps it through. Sam's going to get there. Sam turns out of it looking for space. Has Kellen coming through the seam. Kellen gets around one, loses an edge, and he was looking for Sammy. Sammy picks it up back behind the net. Sam bounces out around one here in the corner in a 3-on-1, all by himself, doing battle. Holding court. Puck finally ekes out. Nashville has it back behind their net. Send it up the half-boards. Up the middle, turn it over right to Kell. Kell has zone entry. Turn shot, fire gets deflected up and out of play, so that'll be an offensive zone face-off. Wholesale changes.
40 seconds left to go in this kill. Obviously a big momentum boost for the boys to kill off these last 40 seconds.
16-10.
We go Connor and Dash will come on the backside. Up front we have Burnsy and Irvin. Irvin's going to take the draw. Wins it back to Connor. Connor bumps it back down low. Linden's going to go do battle back behind the board. Nashville comes through, skids it up back behind the net. Looks to come out the outside, turns it right over to Linden. Linden just chips it right back in the zone. Nashville has to regroup, but pressure all over him. Nashville up the outside looking for the middle pass, but Burns with a good stick. Holds his own, still in skates. Battling with Irvin. Irvin has it, slides it through to Linden. Linden gets around one.
Oh, taken down
a
from
shot on
behind.
the ice, no call. Nashville comes out with it, cross pass. They bump it in. Connor and Nashville in pursuit. Good team defense. Connor picks it up. Has it to Linden out of the zone. Linden bumps it to Miller. Miller has it seam, leaves it for Connor. Connor turns shot, fire, deflected wide. Nashville has it, turns and fires it in deep into the corner. Linden's there, trying to leave it for Irvin. Irvin's going to scoop that up. Irvin sends it high to Connor. Connor watch, turn shot, fire, hit the goalie right in the mask, dropped out in front. Nashville picks it up, trying to clear it up. Good stick and step by Connor, allows Irvin to come through. Irvin got stick checked out of the zone. Nashville picks it up. Nashville over to Connor. Connor's got a lane, slides it through to Nashville. Nashville got stick check. Connor turn shot, fire, gets blocked. Picks it back up, sends it in deep. Miller from back behind the net, plays it to himself. Got angled off. Nashville sends it up and out and down. That should be an icing, and it will be. That'll be an offensive zone face-off.
Great kill by the boys there. 14:32 left here in the third. To build on that momentum, play some 5-on-5 hockey, put a few in the net here, Don. What do you say?
It's time to really tilt the ice is what I would say.
It's time for you to have a sip of Coors Light.
And it's time for some peaks and valleys. Blake and Connor Hilly on the backside. Miller, Dylan, and can't see the third guy, Trevor. Trevor skating behind the net, was looking for a net front drive. Dylan picks it up, got blocked. Nashville has it up and out of his own. Cross pass, misses it. Connor Hilly's going to pick that up. Slides back behind the net, bumps it up. Miller just lost it. Nashville has it on the backside, misses the through pass. Like from back behind the net. Bumps it through to Miller. Miller over to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly up looking for Dylan. Tips it up. And they're going to rule that came out of play, so that'll be a defensive zone face-off.
Mount still cold there, Don?
Oh, buddy. Wholesale changes. Jackson and Mark on the backside. Landon, Irvin, Parker. Landon in for the draw. Pucks one forward. Nashville has it with the over. Turn, easy save for Hunter. Puck's cleared up, not out by Jackson. Cross pass by Nashville. Go back to the point. Turn shot blocked by Mark. Turn shot fire missed the net. Good stick by Irvin. Jackson went back behind the net, tried to reverse it up the half. Nashville with a quick over. Can't handle the heat. Turnover. Jackson bumps it through. Parker and Landon. Landon sends it through to Mark. Mark, wide zone entry. Got it to net front. Nashville with a good stick. They're looking to come up the speed. They get into the zone. Being defended by Dow. Turn shot fire. Missed the net completely. Parker's going to have that. Little bump to Irvin. We're looking for some changes. Irvin into the zone, gets around one, turns out of it, looking for time and space. Sends it high to Mark. Mark walks, turn shot, fires. Puck's loose down front. Oh, Parker missed it wide. Wide open net. Dow picks it back up. Again, Irvin point blank in front. Turn shot, fire, frozen save, and Parker is paying the price at the net front.
Unbelievable save there by the Nashville goalie with a couple great chances by the T-Birds. Ice really opened up in the last 2 minutes. Good little search there by Nashville in our zone. And then T-Birds bring it back with a couple just golden opportunities. But Nashville goalie stood strong there.
Wholesale changes. Dashel and Connor on the backside. Sam, Liam, and Keaton. Goalie sticks it. Liam had Sam. Sam just gets through a stick. Nashville has zone exit. Now zone entry. Try to get it to the front. Again, Nashville and Connor just shutting everything down to the middle. Connor picks it up, has wide zone entry. Third shot fired off. Sticks with it. Nashville with the cross pass. Nashville with a good read. Nashville third shot misses the net completely. Just a bit outside. Nashville comes out with speed as a result, trying to get around one. Good job by Connor. Bumps it forward. Nashville has it seen. Good save by Hunter and cleared. Ooh, comes right back to Hunter. Another freeze to save. Yeah. Nashville's taking a little liberties, and we're not going to stand for that. Ref came in. So no call.
Tom, they could clean this up pretty quick if they wanted to call one of those extracurricular ones, but they're just going to let them keep ripping. So obviously,
they're sending them.
Okay.
They're sending them. So your Thunderbirds are going to be going on the power play. Dilly-dilly, as they say.
The Thunderbirds Flaming Margarita power play here in Nashville.
Let's go get an insurance goal right here.
11:57 left in the third.
Mark and Blake on the backside. We have Miller, Trevor, and Dylan on up front to start this thing off. Puck's down. Nashville comes out with it, tries to bump it forward. And they wave off icing. That should have been an icing because he touched it before center ice. Nonetheless, Blake from back behind the net. Bumped it to Mills, missed. Dylan has it. Dylan pumps it through to Miller. Miller has zone. Looking to get it set up. All right, now we're set up. Miller up to Blake. Blake looking for space, right back down to Miller. Miller, as I've seen, had Trevor. Trevor 1T. Pucks loose out front. Trevor and Dylan. Dylan gets it up to Mark. Mark turns shot, fire, save. Now it's frozen. So that'll be an offensive zone face-off.
Good pressure there by the T-Birds in the offensive zone, getting that forecheck fired back up down.
It's all about swarm when you don't have the puck on the power play in the offensive zone, for sure. Same five guys will step in. Miller on the draw. Pucks one back to Mark. Mark has it. Mark over to Blake. Blake's got time and space. Turn shot fired. Oh, just up and over the net. Had traffic in front. Nashville's able to poke it up and out. We're having to regroup back in our defensive zone.
Absolute laser there by Blake from the top.
Blake getting harassed here back behind the net. We're trying to get out with some momentum. Blake finally has the outside, got stick check, loses an edge. We're outside. That's going to be a neutral zone face-off. And that'll bring our other power play unit onto the ice with a neutral zone face-off. 41 seconds to get it done, Nate.
Blake came in like Miley Cyrus would say, a wrecking ball. Took out Dylan Penny at the blue line and gave us an offside. So. A little music reference there for the fans.
Dashel, Connor, Landon, Irvin, and Parker.
Punch one forward. Dashel pokes it forward, has Landon. Landon looking to get it set up. Cross pass to Dashel. Dashel, had Parker going to the net. Just missed. Puck up high to Connor, has a lane. Sends it down to Landon, has time and space. Slide, was looking to slide it. Parker was wide open. Slides it in front. There it is! There it is! Parker goes for that one. He's been working hard in front of the net.
Parker with the save there. Looks like Dowd, or the goal. Looks like Dowd gets the assist. Had a couple good sneaky shots there. Looks like Kevin's taking care of first drinks tonight, right?
There you go. Wholesale changes. Kellen Linden, Dylan, Jack, and Blake. Parks one back. Jack has it. Jack backhand bump to Dylan. Dylan turns and fires it in deep. Linden is in pursuit. Goalie came out and tried to play it up the half boards, turns it over. Blake shoots, gets deflected right to Nashville's stick, and they're out of the zone. Blake with a good angle. Dylan coming back to support, has it, turns out of it. As time and space, had Linden coming through with speed, but got stick checked. Nashville puts it right back in the zone, and Jack's there. Jack takes it back to the net, trying to clear the zone. Nashville holds it. Sends it back down behind the net, and Blake's there. Bumps it up to Dylan. Out to Linden. Linden right back to Kellen, ships it in. Kellen going in with speed. The goalie's out of the net. Blake comes in to support. Blake has the backside of the net. Turn shot, fire, missed the net. Puck comes high. Jack bumped it for a second, but had to come off the stick, and Nashville's able to clear it up into our defensive zone. Blake reverses the side of the ice, looking for Jack. Jack had Dylan coming through with speed, enter to the outside. Dylan got around one, but got sandwiched, and Nashville picks it up. Nashville misses it off the boards. Blake has it. Turn shot, fire, gets blocked, gets it right back. Blake around one. Slides it back behind the net. Dylan is there. Dylan's working. Puck comes up high. Kellen covering. Right off the half boards, looking for Dylan. Dylan got stick checked. Nashville bumps it up the half boards, trying to clear it, but Blake's there. Blake turns shot, fire, high it over the net. Jack steps to short. It does. Gets it back down into the corner. Linden takes his guy out. Jack's there to support. Kellen covering. Nashville sends it up and out. That's going to be on net, so will not be an icing. Hunter plays it right up the middle to Jack. Jack is able to chip it up and out. Liam now on the ice. Jackson's on the ice. Jackson has Linden on the opposite side. Nashville chips it up and in. Mark now on the backside with Jackson. Mark wheeling. Mark with speed. He is flying. Try to wrap around, miss. Goalie made the save. Puck comes out. Mark has it, pokes it over to Keaton. Keaton has Sam. Looks like that. Keaton sticks with it on a skate. Puck off the boards. Nashville has it with the over. They clear it up the middle, right to Mark.
Unbelievable rush there by Mark. Came down, tried to get the wraparound. Looked like the goalie got to the far post, made that save.
And Nashville regrouping. Good stick by Mark. That's up and out of play, so that should be a neutral zone face-off.
More screen time, Dad.
Going to put it at center ice, it looks like.
That was a good little run of no stoppage there. I think we've been 3 minutes, no whistles.
And I was feeling punched. Miller, Trevor, Dylan. Mark and Jackson. Puck sent through. Trev chops it up. Miller coming through with speed. Dylan trailing. Miller turns out looking for space. Working down here in the corner. Dylan comes in to support. Trevor's there now. Jackson has a turn shot. Fire got blocked right to Dylan. Broke his stick. That's a bummer. Dylan has it.
2-on-1, leaves it for Trev back behind the net. Trev had Miller going to the net. Miller from back behind the net, turn shot fired.
That go in?
I'm not sure
Side of
where
the
it
net.
went. It disappeared. Side of the net, so that'll be an offensive zone face-off.
Couple $100 out there laying in the ice. I'm sure Tracy's going to be excited about getting a new one of those.
Blake and Connor Hilly on the backside. We've got Dylan, Miller, Trevor on up front. Trev in on the draw. Gets it to Mills. Mills slides through the seam. Lost it. Nashville has it. Sent it up and out. In. Dylan back covered. Dylan reverses out of it as Trevor. Trevor bumps it through. Miller coming through with speed. Miller got stick checked, but he's sticking with it. To himself, he's getting hashed, pushed from behind. Blake picks it up. Over to Connor Hilly. Oh, tipped by Dylan. Goalie had to stay sharp on that, otherwise that would have found the 5-hole.
Hilly with a 1T from the blue line there, and Dylan almost tips that thing right through the 5-hole.
Wholesale changes with Dashel and Connor on the backside, Landon, Irvin, and Parker on up front. 6:02 in the contest. Puck comes up. Irvin has it. Irvin to Connor. Connor right back to Irvin, 1T. Puck's loose. Big rebound. Parker out of the corner. Parker gets by one. Short side shot. Puck still loose. Landon from back behind the net. Great job, Castle. Oh, no penalty. Yeah, they got a penalty there. That is for sure. Power play to your Thunderbirds.
Getting a high stick here, Dom?
I don't know. Hit from behind. Interference. It could have been interference, could have been holding, and then a hit from behind. And he stays in the game. Power play here. Same 5 guys step in. We got one last time. Let's go get another one.
Yes, sir.
Landon in for the draw. One forward. Dash was able to hold the zone. Dash picks it up out of the zone, slides it through to Parker. Parker bumps it to Irvin. Puck gets sent out of the zone. Landon's going to pick that up so he can turn and go with speed. And there he goes. He's going to have zone entry. Easy peasy. Get this thing set up. Landon looking to get set up. Back behind the net. Landon up to Connor. Connor walks Landon. Landon back to Connor. Connor over to Dashel. Dashel got stick check. Trip. Doing too much. Move the puck. Dashel's going to the penalty box. We're going to give up the power play. Not a good one to take there on the power play in your own zone.
Well, 4-on-4 here action. We haven't seen that all day.
No, we haven't. Blake, Connor, Hilly, Miller, and Trevor on. Creates more open ice, which favors your Thunderbirds, especially with Miller and Trevor on the ice. Blake angles his guy off, put those up and out of play, so that'll be a defensive zone face-off.
Got Hilly and Blake back on the D side of things. Love to see them jump up on one, put one on the other side.
Miller in for the draw. One to the half boards. Nashville comes out with it, looking for a net drive. Takes it back to the net. Good stick by Miller. Rub by Blake, right back to Miller, has his own entry, has Trevor. Trevor lost it, but Blake steps up in the play, turn shot fired, big rebound out front. And that'll be an icing. And an offensive zone face-off.
4:18 left to go here in the third, Dom. I heard they're warming Broadway up for us.
Oh, yeah.
Preds.
There's a song about Broadway, or so I've heard. Puck is down. Kellen picks it up, coming up the half boards, sends it up to Connor. Connor screen, turn shot fired, saved and frozen.
Good sneaky shot there by Connor. Snuck that one in front of the Predators guy, and goalie gloved that one.
So Connor Mark on the backside, nice little screener. Kellen and Dylan. Kellen will take the face-off again. Puck's down. Squeaks through. Nashville has the back of the net. They're looking to come up the ice. They have the line. Good stick by Mark. Puck gets sent up, and Kellen has it. Kellen back behind the net. Connor right back to Kel. Kel has Mark. Was looking for Dylan. Nashville having to regroup in their own zone here. They're going to be on the power play here in about 3 seconds. So an entry, good stick by Connor. Connor has zone exit. Slides it through. Up in the corner, allowing Kellen to go do battle. 30 seconds here in the kill.
Tbirds out here killing another penalty. It looks like got about
Mark fires it up. Dylan's able to chip across ice, deep and down. That's going to kill some time. We're looking for changes. Burnsy on the ice. Burns has it. Burns back behind the net has Jackson. Jackson chips it up and through. Sam in pursuit. And we're even, 5-on-5. Puck sent right up the middle. Jackson turns and fires it up. No ice. 5-on-5 hockey, Don. Puck is cleared. Jack has it here in skates. Jack turns and fires it in deep. Zone is cleared. We're onside. Allows Landon to go in. Nashville loses an edge. Sam has it. Looking back behind the net. Looking for time and space. Slides it to Landon. Landon from back behind the net. Oh, bad. Landon out front, point Blake. Goalie made a good save. They come right out with it. Good job here. Jackson has it. Jackson up to Sam. Sam bumped past to Landon. Landon's going to have wide zone entry. Landon tried to slide it through. Nashville picks it up. Oh. Nashville picks it up deep. Nashville clears it up and out on a stretch. Jack back to defend. Really good stick by Jack. Jackson picks it up, trying to slide it to the middle. Nashville from back behind the net, but pressure's on. His Parker's on. Landon has space, turns and dumps it in deep. Blake and Connor Ely on the backside. Blake holds his own, tried to bump it down in. Nashville clears it up and out. Irvin gloves it. Turns and fires it in. Gets around Juan. Turn shot fire blocked. Out to the half boards. Parker just lost it off his stick. Good job here by Blake. Blake turn shot fire, glove save. Saved out. Nashville stretches. They wave off icing. Not wanting to blow their whistle. That's an icing. Textbook.
Oh, almost had one there. Would have been a high stick, I think. Tipped that one through.
Comes through. Liam picks it up. Liam to the outside. Turn shot fired. Had that far side net if it's on. Just missed. Nashville from back behind the net. Trying to clear it up. But Blake just steps and holds his own. Liam back all by himself. Had Parker out front. Nashville with a good stick. Nashville's going to have zone entry. Third shot fire, saved by Hunter. Puck loose out front. Able to get the puck cleared, and that's going to do it. A little ugly, but a W is still a W.
Big goose egg there for Hunter with shots 44-15, but solid win for the boys. And as Jimmy Buffett once said, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Don.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Wishing you all well near and far. Thanks for tuning in to Thunderbird Hockey.